I've worked with some school districts that are in a lower economic status, and I've worked in some school districts that are quite affluent. And I found that when it comes to instrument quality, a lot of the more affluent areas tend to have some of the lower quality instruments. And I could never quite figure out why that is. Maybe it's because they have Lexus payments to make or whatever, I don't know. But that tends to be the case. So in this episode, we're going to be going over how to kind of deal with these instruments that probably wouldn't be a problem if they were better quality instruments, but you got what you got. And sometimes it's tough to convince those parents to step up and upgrade to something playable. But the first thing I want to talk about are these soft-sided cello cases. Now, these things are cheap. Do they do a great job of protecting the instruments? Probably not, maybe from scuffs and stuff, but it's not going to help them if they take a hit or take a drop for sure. And so if they're sliding them in and out of lockers or whatever, you might want to use them. Otherwise, I'd say, forget them. A lot of the issues with these cello cases come with the zipper. And there's a liner inside of the zipper to protect the metal on the zipper from scuffing up the instrument. I don't know if that instrument's worth not scuffing up or not, but that's not really the point because you got what you got, right? And sometimes this zipper will catch that liner, and the zipper will get stuck. It won't go open, it won't shut, so it's just kind of stuck on this thing. So what do we do about it? How do we get it? Well, if you keep pulling down on it, it's just going to get worse. You can pull and pull, and it's just going to tighten and tighten and tighten. So don't do that. Don't yank on it. But I've tried all kinds of different things before I found the solution that I like. I've gone to the band hall and I've gotten some valve oil and tried to grease it up. I've taken some scissors. I've tried to cut it out. I've just taken pliers and just tried to rip it out. All sorts of different things. But the best way to do it is to get inside of the liner and the zipper. So you're going to need some kind of a tool to do that. The best tool is a longer screwdriver. Unfortunately, the screwdrivers that I have right now they have those replaceable bits, and so they're too short for this to work. But you can do it with a pair of pliers as well. So I got a pair of pliers right here, and I'm going to use the handle on the pliers. And what I'm going to try to do is take the handle of these pliers, and I'm going to try to push it through on the inside of the zipper and the liner and push it all the way through to the other side. And it's easier to do if you don't have these grip coatings. These are great if you're using them as actual pliers, but for this thing, you kind of want it to be able to slip through. I wouldn't use a pencil or anything like that. It'll probably break. You want something metal that's got a bit of force to it because you're going to have to use it to pull that liner out of the inside of the zipper. So I'm taking this and I'm running it through on the inside just to pull it through. You might have to turn it inside out and kind of mess with it a little bit to get it to go through. It takes a little bit of force, but eventually you can get it through there to the other side. Once you fit it all the way through to where you've got one side out of the back, you're going to turn it inside out a little bit, and you're going to put it on the floor, and you're just going to step on the case so it won't move. You're going to grab both sides of the pliers, and you're just going to pull them out. You're just going to pull straight up, sort of like you're doing a deadlift, and you're going to pull out until it just pops out. And then your zipper should, once you do that, your zipper should be sliding free again, and you're good to go. So that's the best method that I've found right now for being able to fix a stuck cello case zipper. If you've got a better method, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. But if you've got access to some kind of a plier or screwdriver or something you can thread through, usually takes me less than a minute to fix. So if you're frustrated and the bell rings and they're putting up their instruments and, oh, I'm going to be late to class, and you just need a really quick solution, that's usually what I do, and it doesn't take that long. And so far, it hadn't really damaged the liner or the zipper very much either. There's some cello cases in particular that seem to have more of an issue with this than others. Particularly if they have like a really thin liner, they tend to be more susceptible to that kind of stuff. But give it a try. It might save you some time and some frustration. Less stress at work is going to make you a better teacher, and probably better in every area of your life too. So hope that works out for you. Again, if you got a better way, drop a comment in the comment section below. Love to hear what you do. All right, see you in the next video.